Bueno, Joel Edgerton, Alice Braga, thank you so much for being with me today. So, Dark Matter is going to be in Apple TV Plus May 8th. And Joel, you play not one character, but actually different versions. I don't want to tell too much of the main character. And first of all, was that like challenging? How was that for you?
Yeah, some of the challenges that I thought would be there were easier than I thought. The real challenges on a day-to-day production level were like doing scenes opposite, with two different versions of the same character, and mostly doing like physical fights. Having to work with a stunt person, making sure that Jason as a person wasn't great at fighting, and those things became really challenging. The performances of different versions of the characters were really helped by how well developed the scripts were.
Jennifer Connelly, thanks for being with me today.
Hi, nice to see you. It's a pleasure.
In Dark Matter, you play Daniela Dessen, Jason's wife. Can you tell us a little bit about your character or what attracted you to it?
Sure, she's a really warm, honest person. She's, has a sense of humor. She's very straightforward. She was an artist, and now she works in an art gallery. She's kind of, given up her painting to, devote more time to her family. And she's just, really kind of devoted wife and mom.
And obviously, Joel's character, he plays these different roles. So we don't want to say much about the show, but there are alternate versions of the main character.
Mm-hmm.
So if there could be an alternate version of Jennifer Connelly's in life, what would that be? Was there a moment in your life that you maybe think back and say, if I had done this, where would I be now?
To be honest, like I second guess small choices, but little decisions that I make, but I don't spend a lot of time thinking. I don't know what that says about me, but like I kind of wish that I had that I had graduated college. I didn't finish. I left before I had finished. So that's one thing that I think about, but I'm not sure it would have meant like a totally different life or for me. It's just something that, maybe I'll get back to one day, a little more studying.
If there were in an alternate universe versions of you guys, who would be the other Alice Braga?
Oh my God. Well, if there were one, there would be many, right? Based on what the show talks about, it could be many. But yeah, maybe the choice of loving acting, but ended up not pursuing acting. I could have become a journalist because my dad is a journalist, and it was a dream also to become a journalist. So that could have been another path that I would definitely take it. Yeah.
And for you, Joel?
I was well, there was a point where I was off to follow my dream, or a dream of being an actor, that I also had a dream of being an artist, as in a painter. And I was very much on a fence about which direction to go. And I sometimes wonder, like, how terrible a painter I would have been. How much of my work?
God, you became an actor.
How much of my work selling for? $15. Yeah.
And do you now understand Schrodinger's equation?
Schrodinger's cat. Yeah, I mean, I do and I don't. You know what I mean? Like, I'd love to tell you that my brain was expansive enough to understand the universe and all the wild things that go on there. But my brain is not built that way. But I think it's one of the pleasures of being an actor, is the challenge is you know, one day you have to do this, and the next day there's someone saying, all right, well, now you need to explain physics to us, and it's the pressure's on. And I think that's one of the joys of being an actor, is you get to learn a little bit about so many different things.
It's so interesting. New worlds open for us with each project.
It's a mind-blowing show. So thank you so much for your time, guys.
Thank you. Muchas gracias.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Un gusto verte.